Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Heading left after the handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Inside the 35 now. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Rutgers. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. To the air, it's Morris. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Mean Green. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the second down play. Tailback with another carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Snags the quick throw. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, out the ball to 44. The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has the first down, still on the move. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Pressure is coming. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. The 30. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Back to throw. It's Morris. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. No problem, knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. Their last possession ended in a pick. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Ball carrier running through tackles. Tackle made after a big gain. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Here comes a handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to scramble to his left, using his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll try a pass here. Tight end makes the grab. good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet. This offense really clicking. Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
He'll throw it now. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Black. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Fighting him off. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Scarlet Knights with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quick throw to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Back to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's going to take off here. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Scarlet Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Back in motion now. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Defense is coming after him. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Rutgers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
This one will be fair caught. The North Texas offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's looking deep here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? To the air. It's Morris. Looking for his big tight end. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving. For a touchback. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Evans. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to...
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it again. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Picks up the first down and got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Mean Green. Made the defense look slow that time. Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Going to hand it off to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The Scarlet Knights move into the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And here's the handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking for a deep completion. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. At the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for the defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, North Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And there's the handoff. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Makes a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Rutgers. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. Dropping back, it's Morris. It's a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Touchdown, North Texas. Number 82 with the catch in the end zone.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. And he steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Looking to throw. It's Morris. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
56, North Texas, 44.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Morris. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Touchdown, Rutgers. Wow, what a play. Defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Gets rid of it on the move. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Morris. This time it's complete.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to chuck it again. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Give it to the back again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not a long return, but the important thing to take away.